From the studios, it is Euroyard, and we have arrived at a wonderful moment here on our countdown of the best Eurovision songs of all time, because we are now officially inside the top 100. So we have 4 videos to go, 4 batches of 25, and by the end of it, you will know Euroyard's best Eurovision song of all time. So how did we calculate these rankings? We remind you at the beginning of every video that we have watched or listened to every single Eurovision song in history, even the pre-qualification for Mill Street songs. That totals up to 1,757 songs, which are rated based on overall impression and engagement, vocals, composition and lyrics, and staging. So we are now, like I said, in the top 100, getting down to the best of the best in this contest. So let's start the countdown at number 100 with the Netherlands winning song from 1959. This is Een Beetje by Teddy Scholten. So the song title means a bit. So the song was certainly from another time. I don't think that this kind of song would work today. Lyrically, though, it was very interesting and it was a good fit for its time period. So sometimes you run into an issue when you're listening to Eurovision songs, especially some of the songs today, of cliche lyrics, but that really was not an issue with this one. So one line in particular from the song called out Faust and Gretchen from the tragic play Faust. Hello, thank you for the deep cut. But overall, this one, it was cute. It seemed like they were trying to recapture the energy from their first winning song in 1957, and I would say that they largely did. So now number 99, we go to Slovenia 1995. This is Prisluni Me by Darja Švegar, and the song title means Listen to Me. This was a great performance by one of Slovenia's best singers. She nailed it in this ballad. And in 7th place, this was actually tied for the country's best ever outcome at the contest since it became an independent country. And as far as I'm concerned, this remains Slovenia's best entry at the contest. So now we move over to the Netherlands, 1993, for number 98 on the list. This song is called Vrede, and it means peace. So this was the most points that a Dutch entry had received since 1980. It was somewhere in the 90s. Lyrically, it was a pretty good song. It actually built some imagery with words like, explaining how roads work and how planes fly. That's not the most notable thing about the song, though. The beat of the song is the most notable thing. It just kind of hits you over the head. The song has a lot of personality and attitude. Ruth delivered here in what was a great Dutch entry. So now we move to Italy 2013. At number 97, the song is L'essenziale by Marco Mengoni, and the song title means The Essential. So I have to admit, I am a big fan of Marco Mengoni. I am a big fan of his. This is a beautiful song. I almost don't know if there's anything else that I can even say about it. It's a beautiful song. What else do you need to know? This was Marco's first appearance of 2 at the Eurovision Song Contest, and I actually think that his work here speaks for itself. And now at number 96, Turkey 2009, Doom Tek Tek by Hadis. And this is definitely one of Turkey's best entries. It was a high energy performance, which I thought it came in second when I was looking back at the notes. Like, didn't this song come in second right behind Alexander? But no, it didn't. It actually came in 4th place, which, I think it should have been in second. It had a very catchy beat that you would struggle to miss, especially if you watch this contest live. So now we go way back, Denmark, 1961, with the song at number 95. This is Angelica by Dario Campiotto. And this one, the strength of it is in its lyrics and its vocals. So Dario, let's talk about him. He was a wonderful singer, to be sure. He was a known quantity in show business while he was doing this song and up until his passing in 2023. But back to the lyrics now. One key line from the song was that he felt like a single little pawn in the mosaic of Angelica's life. You just don't get lyrics like that anymore. So now a little bit forward now to Yugoslavia 1972 for the song at number 94. This is Muzika E.T. by Teresa Kesovia. And the song title means music and you. So Teresa is back on the list. We had her earlier with another song representing Monaco. So her making the top 100 here, this was all on her back as a singer and as a performer. She did such a good job with this in an era where, like Finland, Yugoslavia got very little recognition for any song that they said, even if it was a good one, at this contest. But even at that, she did come in 9th, which, I mean, it was too low, but at least she was in the top 10. And now we back up further, the UK 1960. For the song at number 93, this is Looking High, High, High by Brian Johnson. So we're sticking to the older songs here for a bit. This is another legendary second place effort by the British. And for the record, I counted them up. We have 15 of Britain's second place entries on the top 400 here. And there will be more that you will see between here and number 1. So really, just how very nice and upbeat this song was. If I were around back in 1960, which I was not, I would probably be all about this song. Brian was a fine singer for 1960, and this was fun. And now moving forward a bit, this is Germany 1970, sticking with the older songs. At number 92, the first appearance of Katja Ebstein on this list. Wunder gibt es immer wieder, or Miracles Keep Happening Again and Again. Finally, we get to Katja Ebstein on this list. I promise we are not done with her. I consider her one of the best Eurovision performers ever to never win the contest. Sorry if I spoiled anything for you, but it's been over 45 years since she last made it to Eurovision, so I think it's okay to let that one out of the bag. She had the full package as a singer and a performer, and the arrangement of this song in particular was quite good. And now number 91, going to have a little bit of a discussion here about this. Iceland 2021, 10 years, Dadi Freyr, and Iceland, they might have gotten screwed out of a win in 2020 because of COVID. They came back with this one in 2021, same band. It did quite well. The energy of the song, I think it was just right. The song was equal parts weird, funky, and catchy. So in Eurovision, as in music in general, it's not easy to strike that perfect balance between those elements in any song. But they did it. So back to the debate here. For the record, I think Iceland was going to win in 2020. I really do. Obviously, nobody can ever prove or disprove that, but that's my belief. I do think that they were going to win. So back to the older song, Sweden, 1966 at number 90. This is Nya Gamla Vals, or New Old Waltz. And just a really interesting song here by Sweden. This one actually came in second place back in 1966. So I would say that this was their best entry up until that point. Not particularly close, to be completely honest with you. I feel like Lil, who would go on to be one of the best hosts the contest ever had in 1985, I felt like she did most of the heavy lifting here, but the song definitely had a lot of personality. I could feel the chemistry between the two of them, and I just loved the arrangement. The backing music was just great in this song. And now I'm going to throw myself a bone here. Number 89, a song I truly loved. I truly love this song. Finland 2025, Ich komme. Erika Wikman, she is coming. Now, I know that I have told you that this is a Corey Broken fan site, but it is also an Erika Wikman fan site, and I am not apologizing for that one bit. I honestly thought that despite the fact that this song came in 11th place, I honestly thought this song was good enough to win the contest. It had everything that I wanted. It checked all of my boxes, and on top of that, it was a big, bold, major visual spectacle on top of just being a lot of fun in general. It might not have been the best Finnish entry ever at the contest. You will soon see those. But it compares really favorably to some of them. So now backing up, back to the older songs. Italy 1959 at number 88. This is Piove, Ciao Ciao Bambina by Domenico Modugno. And we finally get to Domenico on this list. So the song title means It's Raining, in parentheses, Bye Bye Baby. So definitely wasn't Domenico's best Eurovision entry. He had 3 of them. One of them isn't on this list. 2 of them are. But the dude was just such a good performer that he carried this song into the top 100 all the way on his sheer force of will, I think. It's a shame to me that the juries didn't truly appreciate his craft, and I will definitely have more to say about that in a future video. So keep watching these all the way to the end. Now number 87, moving towards the present yet again. Sweden 2023, a winning song, Tattoo by Loreen. This was Loreen's second win. She became the second 2-time winner of the contest after Johnny Logan. I thought that this song, it was just a very strong effort with a clear concept that she had. It was considered a heavy favorite to win the contest in 2023. Finland did give it a strong run. You might still see that song on this list somewhere, just a heads up. You notice that this is at 87, but look, regardless of where this placed, Loreen is no doubt a very worthy 2-time winner of the contest, just an all-around awesome person, and a 2-time winner that Eurovision fans can definitely get behind. Going back to older songs now, The Netherlands 1965, a song that I don't think gets nearly enough credit. At number 86, this is Het is Enough, or It Is Enough by Connie Vandenbos. And I have to say, I absolutely love this performance and this song. It was so different. The intro to this song is amazing. It has a perspective. It's got a power and an emotion and a sound that we hadn't heard before. She really doesn't even have to raise her voice a lot to show the emotion in the song. Her facial expressions do a lot of the work for her. This song was very unique. It was very unique back in 1965. It's very unique in 2026 as well, with all of the Eurovision history behind it. It deserved a lot better than 11th place, and it wouldn't, unfortunately, be the first time that juries at Eurovision were wrong. Sticking with old Eurovision, we have another winner here. This is Denmark. 1963 at number 85, this is Dansevisa by Greta and Jørgen Ingman, and the song title means Dance Ballad. Very creative. But this was Denmark's first winning song. Not the first song with guitar at Eurovision. We've seen some even on this list, but so far it was the best. Now, the thing that I most remember about this song, if I have to think back to all of it, not the guitar, it's that little spinning image that the BBC had over their faces while they performed. But, you know, it is what it is. It was pretty, and I think that the guitar helped seal it as a winning effort, and it had a fresh sound. So now we move forward into the 80s, a great decade if I say so myself. Spain, 1984 at 84. This was Lady Lady by Bravo, and 80s gold right here. No two ways about it. The chorus to this song is awesome. And yes, the vocals were good too, but this has a very memorable chorus, and the arrangement to this song I think was great. I also think that the backing vocals were both good and also utilized at the right times, just to add some depth to what was already a very good performance. Continuing on now, UK 1961 at number 83. This is Are You Sure? ? By the Allisons. So this was not the first duet that the UK ever sent. They did that in 1959. Also would not be the last one that they would ever send. This is yet another British second place song, unfortunately for them. But it was very fitting pop music for the time. It had a peppy beat. There might be other synonyms that you would want to use, but I am going with peppy for this one. I think that would work in 1961. This actually became a hit in the UK, and it actually also charted in the United States as well. Oh, and by the way, fun fact, they were marketed as brothers, the Allisons. They actually were not brothers. The huge height difference between the two of them, that kind of gives it away. So now we're back to Australia on this list. Australia 2015 at number 82, Tonight Again by Guy Sebastian. This was Australia's first entry at the contest. They came out of the gate with a bang. They were flying here. And the Aussies showed that they were not screwing around at this contest, that if they were going to participate in it, they intended to win. They weren't just happy to be there. And I mean, this is just a straight up great song. Guy crushed it on stage. Australia came in 5th place for their first entry in what was just a really strong contest in 2015. And now moving towards the present for number 81. This is Ukraine 2024, Teresa and Maria by Alyona and Jerry Hale. So the song's title and then its lyrics, you take those together, yes, there is undeniably a lot of religious imagery in here. But if you want to talk about this as a performance, it was actually a breathtaking one. The part in particular where Jerry is climbing the cliff, the silhouette there, and then the imagery on the screen behind her, it's one of the nicest silhouettes that I've ever seen at the Eurovision Song Contest. And by the way, she can sing. And then you have Alyona. She comes in and she starts dropping a beat to give the song a second layer. So Ukraine has had many great entries at the contest, despite only joining it in the 2000s. They've had many great entries, and this is definitely one of them. And now we go back. Italy, 1975 at number 80. This is Era by Wes and Dori Getzi. So the song title means It Was. And, you know, we had 80s gold before a few songs ago, and now this is 70s gold. This song is so damn good. It starts out with that funky intro, like, okay, I can get into this. And then the song just gets better and better as it goes along. It's both funky and Italian, and if there is a better combination out there, I'd like to hear about it, because everything about this song worked. And now we move back into the 80s, the UK 1983. At number 79, this is I'm Never Giving Up by Sweet Dreams, and we are back to 80s gold, where we belong. This song, it's designed to make you feel good and to, well, never give up. So if you do give up, you're going to make this band very, very sad. And don't forget, they're also going to get your loving back the way it was before. So just be ready for that. I wish I had the kind of energy that they do, though, because I think I broke my ankle while I was watching them perform, but they had a lot of energy, and this is just a really, really fun song. And now we take it all the way back to 1956, one of Switzerland's 2 entries, both of which were performed by Liz Asia. This song at number 78 is Das Alte Karussell, or The Old Carousel. So this song might not be the most exciting one, but it's here because of who sang it, the aforementioned legendary Liz Asia. Her vocals, when she sang, were so clear. They were so good. They were so pretty. They were so refined. Every compliment that I can give them, I will. I also think that this song is cute. There were actually times that I liked it better than her winning song, but not at this point. But it's still really good as far as I'm concerned. And now another fun fact about her. She performed both of Switzerland's entries in this contest, as I mentioned. One was in German, this one, and then her other one was in French. So that is talent. Just 2 to go here in this batch of 25, and Italy 1961 is next at number 77. This is Al Di La by Betty Curtis, and the song title means beyond. So I thought Betty sang great in this song. I have loved this performance every single time I've watched through the contest to score. I mean, let's be honest though. You can sing just about anything to me in Italian, and I'm in. But you gotta admit, this was a beautiful song. Oh, and hey, more Italy here, the last one in this batch. Number 76, Italy 2023. I just said I was a fan of Marco Mengoni, so it makes sense that both of his songs are here. This one is called Due Vite, or Two Lives. And yes, I admit that this song made crusty old me a little bit misty the first time I heard it, and sometimes it still does that to me. There's a meaning behind this song too, which you should definitely dig into on your own because we don't have much more time here, but it's beautiful. It's emotional. Che bella canzone, Italia. So that's it. That was 25 more songs, 75 to go in this ESC countdown. At EuroYard, like and subscribe. Follow us on social media. We'll see you soon.